What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, we're going to be going over the best Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 settings that you can use right now. This is definitely the main question that I get, in my comment section and also in my streams. If you guys have been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 2 recently, drop a like on the video. I'm just curious to see how many people are actually playing the game, so drop a quick like if you guys are playing MW2. But quickly, before we get into the settings, I just wanted to let y'all know the controller that I use. I am a controller player myself. I do not play on keyboard and mouse. I know a lot of you guys are probably curious to see what controller I personally use. So right here, I actually use a PlayStation 4 SCUF controller. Now, these are the controllers that I've been using for a very, very long time now. And the reason why I love them is because they have the paddles on the back and also that rear grip. Grip definitely makes it a better feel for the controller. Two paddles on the back make it so you can slide and jump very, very easily without taking your thumb off the joystick. And you don't have to risk your accuracy or your aim and lose gunfights. So that's why I really, really love the paddles on the back. It makes it so much better to actually play Call of Duty. All right, fellas, let's jump into my MW2 setting. Basically, I like to play flip, which basically makes it so you don't shoot with the back triggers, you shoot with the front buttons. This is something that I've been doing since Black Ops 3. So essentially, I will not be shooting with the triggers here in the back. I will be shooting and aiming with the front buttons instead. Me personally, I just find this way more natural, way more comfortable, and I don't know why. That's just something that I've always done. Stick layout is default, and then controller vibration, and make sure to turn that off, man. You do not need your controller shaking and vibrating in your hands when you're trying to win a gunfight. Next up, for my sensitivity for my horizontal and vertical, I use 8.8. I don't know why. It's just something that I personally like to use. If you guys are not an experienced player, I suggest probably sticking to something around the 5 to 7 range. This is actually a very good range, and I know a lot of the pro players for Call of Duty actually stick around this as well. This is something that you're gonna have to really experiment with and find what works for you. Like, this 8.8 sensitivity might either be way too slow for you or might be way too fast. Next up, for the ADS sensitivity multiplier, I just keep that at 1, and then I keep all of these at default as well, the sensitivity multipliers. The vertical aim axis all is standard. Aim down sight behavior, hold. Automatic tac sprint is on for the sprint right there. Equipment behavior, hold. Weapon mount is ADS plus melee, and then armor plates I have apply all. Now, moving on to the advanced settings, of course, target aim assist is going to be on. Aim assist type is right now just default. I don't know if you guys want to, experiment with Black Ops or focusing or precision, but I just have it at default. Now, the main thing you guys want to do if you guys are on a controller is aim response curve type. It's usually on standard. Put that to dynamic. Dynamic in this game literally makes it so you track players and your aim is directly on the enemy. It's basically like an aimbot almost, I swear to you. This is set to 1, and then all of my zooms, I actually have this off, so everything's just at 1. We're gonna move on to the input dead zones. Now, right now for my left and right stick min is actually at 10. I think if you have like a brand new controller, you might want to switch this all the way down to 0, but I just found that 10 works for me, so maybe experiment. Left stick max and right stick max is at 99. I haven't touched this. And then left trigger and right trigger, put that all the way down to 0. Next up, we have some movement behaviors. Auto move forward is off. We don't want that. Tac sprint behavior, I have double tap, which you might want just single tac sprint or a tap sprint. So kind of maybe experiment with that a little bit. On mantle is on, and then all of these I think are basically standard. I don't think I changed any of these settings right here. So yeah, these are just kind of all my settings for, the advanced and whatnot. Other than that, I think that's basically it for controller. So let's move on to graphics. Right now I have full screen borderless, but you definitely want to do full screen exclusive if you guys are playing a PC, and then make sure you have your, your display adapter, your graphics card. I have a 3090. And I don't think I changed anything right here. So these are just like my display settings off the rip, essentially. Next up, we're gonna move to quality, and these are my quality settings. So I think I have anti-aliasing quality high, and then video memory scale is at 85. I think that might be default. A lot of my settings are either turned to normal or low just to try and get the best FPS possible in game, so my frames are a lot better. Shadow and lighting, I turned a lot of that to low or medium or normal, stuff like that. And then at the very bottom, make sure you have NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency. I have this off, which apparently helps out with more frames if you are on PC. Depth of field, I like to actually turn that off. I think it's on by default, but make sure to turn that off, because if it is on, when you're aiming down your sights on a weapon, the world, like the map around you, will actually have this blur effect, and I honestly don't like that at all. But make sure to turn that off so you guys won't have a blurry effect when you're trying to aim down sights. And then especially world motion blur and weapon motion blur, turn these off. You never want to play with motion blur, and I see a lot of people playing with this. It ruins the gameplay. At the very bottom, the film grain, you never want this at all. So turn this down to 0. Next up, we're gonna head over to view. Now, actually, I play on a 120 FOV. That might be a little too high for a lot of people, so you might wanna just stick to around 113 to 115. But if you wanna be a crackhead like me, definitely go to 120. I like the gameplay. I like when it's fully zoomed out. Next up, for ADS field of view, make sure this is on affected. It's gonna make it so you barely don't have any recoil on your gun. Weapon field of view, I have normal. Third person field of view, I guess you can turn that up all the way to 90 if you really want to, but I barely play third person. Now, these are actually very important settings right here under the camera settings. First person camera movement and third person camera movement, make sure this is at least 50%. By default, it's gonna be at 100%, and when enemies call out, score streak, or when there's any like explosions around the map, your screen is going to be shaking a lot, and this will disrupt your gameplay. Make sure to turn this at least so your camera movement is not moving when score streaks are being called in or when you're getting shot at, so you can make sure you have the best gameplay possible. Except my audio settings are kind of just made for my PC, my audio settings. Interface, I don't think I changed really anything in interface like at all. So yeah, those are all my settings. If you guys want to follow them, make sure to do so. But again, a lot of my settings are custom to me, so you probably have to experiment a little bit and find what's best for you. All right, guys, I'm actually pretty curious. What do you guys play with? Do you guys play with keyboard and mouse? Or do you guys play with controller? I'm actually really curious to see. I feel like a lot of you guys, or a lot of my viewers at least, probably play with controller. But I'm sure some of you guys watching the vids also still use keyboard and mouse. So, hello? There we go. Let me know in the comments what you guys play on. I hope you guys can use my settings and kind of get a feel with them. Hello? I'm probably screwed. Yup. And I'm out. What was that? Okay. This is such a weird game, but low-key messing with it. I'm low-key messing with it. There's a guy like above. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what these guys are doing, to be honest. He's gonna come through. Nice. I thought there was someone to my right. Once we get the event, we should be good to go. See, I'm not gonna risk that. Oh!
Requesting recon flyover.
Are you serious? Are you? Come on, Bucko. Come on, Bucko. Come on, Bucko. I know he's right here. This guy's not gonna move. Throw a Semtex. Stuck him. There we go. Oh my god! Getting some sticks. Love that. 2 guys right here. We got a third right over here. Thank you. Got a nice little quad feed. We're gonna have to push up. We have no ammo. That's the thing, guys. We have no ammo. This guy is... What the flip? Okay, I need ammo. Like bad. We should be good to go. This guy's probably pushing up full middle. Why? Okay. Yo, this 74U is disgusting. What? I think I'm just gonna push up here. Is he just up top? Thank you. Hello? I think there's a sniper. Oh! Wait, I'm lagging! What? Wait.
Changing mag.
I don't even know if I'm close to a nuke. I think I'm on like a 25 or something. I genuinely don't know. Okay. I hear someone. I don't know where to go, dude. I'm actually so nervous right now. Wait, I saw that dude. Wait. Oh my god. They actually got me. Wow. Bro, I saw one guy run past me and there was another. And they absolutely fooled me.
Changing mags.
No, where am I? What a Semtex! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, every time I die off my like initial streak, like if I'm streaking up heavy and I die off it, it's so hard for me to like get back to another streak. I don't know why. It's just so hard for me to find that groove again after the initial streak is dead. What the? I thought that got a riot shield. He was using a cruise missile. Whoa.
Advised, UAV is exiting camp. UAV ready for task.
Coming.
Kill confirmed.
Bro! GG, fellas. Drop a like, man. Subscribe. Oh, my God. We popped off that game.